Hello and welcome to today's session. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about foreign direct investment, foreign portfolio investment, types of FDI, cost and benefits, means advantages and disadvantages of FDI in home countries and host countries, then trends in FDI and India's FDI policy. But before learning about FDI and FPI, let's start with international capital movement. So let's start with international capital movement. It is a part of international business. And what is international business? It refers to exchange of goods and services, capital, resources, and technology from one country to another. So here you can see capital is a part of definition. So international capital movement is a part of international business, and international capital movement is regulated by Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999. So international capital movement refers to the flow of money for investment, trade or business across countries. It includes FDI, FPI, borrowings and banking capital. So let's discuss types of foreign capital in detail. Types of foreign capital can be divided majorly into four categories. First, foreign assistance. Next, foreign borrowings. Next, deposit from NRIs. And last, investment in the form of FDI and FPI. So first point is foreign assistance. Foreign assistance means help, monetary help from foreign country. So foreign assistance can be of four types in the four way. Grant received from foreign country. Grant received from foreign country is called as bilateral assistance. If grant received from international institution, then it is called as multilateral assistance. If donation received for specific purpose, then it is called as tied assistance. And if donation received for non-specific purpose, it can be used anywhere, is called as untied assistance. So foreign assistance can be in four ways. Remember, grant received from foreign country government is called as bilateral assistance. For example, USA provides financial assistance to Kenya. Then grant received from international institution is called as multilateral assistance. For example, grant received from World Bank or United Nations is a kind of multilateral assistance. Next, donation received. Donation received for specific purpose to spend money in specific category or specific purpose only. It is called as tied assistance. For example, donation received from foreign country to assist tsunami affected people, then it is tied assistance. And donation received from foreign company or foreign country government to spend anywhere, it is untied assistance. It is a non-specific donation. So foreign assistance can be of four categories. Next is foreign borrowings. Borrowings means loans. When loan taken from foreign country or loan taken from international institution is called as foreign borrowing. Loan taken from IMF or World Bank or ADB, it is called as foreign borrowings. Next, deposits from NRIs. NRI is a person who is resident in India for less than 182 days. That is definition of non-resident people. So to save tax and to get higher return on investment, the NRIs invest money in India. So it is also form of foreign capital. And next, investment in form of FDI and FPI, foreign direct investment and foreign portfolio investment. What is foreign direct investment? In simple terms, foreign direct investment refers to investment in the physical assets, and FPI, foreign portfolio investment, refers to investment in financial assets. So we'll discuss both the terms in detail. So remember, types of foreign capital, four types: foreign assistance, foreign borrowings, deposit from NRIs, and investment in the form of FDI and FPI. Now, foreign assistance can be further classified into bilateral assistance, multilateral assistance, tied assistance, and untied assistance. Foreign borrowing can be from foreign country or from international institution. Loan taken from foreign country which we need to repay along with interest, and loan taken from international institution such as World Bank and IMF. Then deposit from NRI and investment in the form of FDI and FPI. We will discuss FDI in detail now. So foreign direct investment refers to investment in real assets of business organization, real assets or physical assets. It means investment in land, factory, inventories, or other assets. So investment in land and building, or investment in factory, or investment in inventories. Inventories means stock. It can be stock of raw material or stock of finished goods, and investment in other assets, other physical assets such as plant and machinery, furniture, etc. So when foreign company comes in India and starts their business organization is called as FDI. To start business organization, they need to purchase land, set up factory, invest in the raw material or finished goods that stock, and also they have to invest in plant and machinery. It's called as real assets. All these real assets and physical assets are used in business organization. So foreign direct investment refers to investment in business organization in India by foreign company. Next topic, importance of FDI. First point, easy international trade. At the time of export and import of goods and services, government imposes tariff and non-tariff barriers. But when foreign company comes in India and starts the business organization, they don't need to export and import. They can simply distribute goods within country. So there will be ease in international trade. They don't need to pay tariff and non-tariff barriers. Even there will be less transportation. Then there will be less time consumption. So we can say there is easy international trade. For example, when Apple company comes to India and start manufacturing iPhone, so they don't need to indulge into tariff and non-tariff barriers. Next is employment generation. As FDI allows to set up factories in domestic market, there will be more requirement of employees. Next, development of human resources. The skill and knowledge of HR can be improved by way of training and development. Next, transfer of resources and technology. Foreign technology can be transferred to domestic market by way of FDI. So these are the importance of FDI. Let's discuss the advantages of FDI. First point, economic growth. Due to FDI, more factories will be set up in the domestic market. More factory means more production. More production means improved GDP. And if GDP increases, there will be economic growth. And even if production increases, it will require more employment. And if employment increases, their income will increase. And ultimately, national income increases, it will also result in economic growth. So this is how FDI helps in economic growth. Even there will be less transportation cost and less time consumption. So there will be faster economic growth. Next, human resource development. As we have already discussed, human resource can be developed by way of training. Then next, development of backward areas. More factories will be set up in rural areas, so the people residing over there will get more employment and more proper educational advancement, proper transportation facility. So ultimately there will be overall development of backward areas. Next, increase in export. More production allows to increase export. If there is more export, then there will be more government revenues, which will help us to improve balance of payment position. Next, exchange rate stability. More export helps to increase foreign exchange reserve with RBI. So there will be exchange rate stability. Then creation of competitive market. Due to introduction of competitive business, there will be more quality at reasonable price. Next topic, disadvantages of FDI. First point, disappearance of small scale industries. When multinational companies start their business in domestic market, there will be more competition and small scale business cannot survive. And even when they come into domestic market, they come up with updated technologies. So because of that technology, even skilled employees can lose their job. Next topic, contribution to pollution. When there is more manufacturing unit set up in domestic market, there will be more pollution. And even the foreign companies will set up polluted business industries in domestic market. Next, cultural erosion. When foreign company establishes its business in India, they also bring foreign culture along with them. So there will be more Western culture. For example, Western culture in terms of food consumption and dressing sense, etc. Next, for political corruption. Government has established certain rules and regulations and acts related to pollution, but when foreign company starts the manufacturing unit in India, it will create pollution and there will be violation of rules and regulations, so they will indirectly indulge into political corruption. Next, inflation in economy. When foreign capital flows into India, they tend to get more return on investment immediately, so they will sell product at higher market price. And even they have to invest more in advertisement and marketing. So when advertisement cost increases, overall cost of production increases, and ultimately it will increase the price of goods and services. So there will be inflation in economy. Now let's discuss most important topic of this chapter, types of FDI. First point, horizontal FDI. When foreign company establishes same business in foreign country as it operates in home country, it is called as horizontal FDI. It means same business and same product. For example, car manufacturing in USA establishes same business in India. For mobile phone manufacturing company of Japan establishes its manufacturing unit in India, then it is called as horizontal FDI. Same business, same product. Remember. Next, vertical FDI. When a company establishes its business which is different from its main business but selling the related product. So there will be different business but related product. It is called as vertical FDI and it can be further classified into backward FDI and forward FDI or backward integration, forward integration. Backward integration means related to inputs and forward integration means related to output. Input means raw material and output means finished goods. For example, a textile company investing in cotton farms. So cotton is a input for textile manufacturing company. Similarly, a beverage company buying retail outlet abroad. So it is related to forward integration. So types of FDI, first point, horizontal FDI, same business, same product. Second, vertical FDI, different business, related product. And it can be further divided into backward integration, forward integration. And third point is conglomerate FDI. It means investment into the business which is not related at all. It is called as conglomerate FDI. For example, a tech firm investing in hotel chain. So both the business are not related to each other. Or we can say car manufacturing company starts its business in foreign market and manufactures mobile phone. Now there are inward FDI and outward FDI. When foreign company enters into domestic market, it is inward FDI because capital flows in. Capital means money. Capital flows in, that's why it is called as inward FDI or simply we call it as FDI. But when domestic country enters into foreign market, then it is called as outward FDI. And outward FDI is also called as overseas direct investment. So there is two terms, FDI and ODI. When I use FDI term, it means foreign company enters into our domestic market. There is capital inflow. And when I use ODI, overseas direct investment, it means our home country invest into foreign market. So it is ODI. Remember, FDI can be inward FDI or outward FDI. But when I use only FDI word, it means inward FDI. And there is specific word for outward FDI, that is ODI, overseas direct investment, where there is outflow of capital. Now, foreign portfolio investment. What is foreign portfolio investment? It refers to investment in financial assets. What is the meaning of FDI? Investment in real assets or physical assets. Now what is FPI, foreign portfolio investment? It means investment into financial assets. Financial assets can be shares, bonds, etc. So when foreign company invest into the financial securities of domestic company, it is called as foreign portfolio investment. For example, when Apple company purchases the shares of Reliance Industries, it is foreign portfolio investment. FPI. Foreign country invest into stock, bonds, mutual funds or any other financial institutions of domestic country. It is called as foreign portfolio investment. So there will be no ownership and controlling power, and investment is allowed only up to 10% of total securities. Remember this point, only up to 10% is allowed. Then there is immediate impact on balance of payment, because when money inflows, then there will be the receipt side will be increased. We will discuss this point in balance of payment topic. Then there is exchange rate stability, because when capital inflows, then financial reserve also increases. So there will be exchange rate stability. And as they invest into financial securities of foreign company such as stock, bonds, mutual funds, etc. These are the financial securities which are tradable in financial market. So it is speculative in nature. It is easily tradable. So it is volatile in nature or speculative in nature. FDI can be done by retailers or by FIIs. Retailers means NRIs, individuals. NRIs means a person who is resident in India for less than 182 days due to employment and other activities. And FIIs are the group of individuals such as mutual fund AMCs, etc., who purchases the securities of foreign company. Now let's discuss the distinguish between foreign direct investment and foreign portfolio investment. First point, investment in real assets or physical assets. Foreign portfolio investment is investment in financial assets or financial securities. Examples, FDI example, to establish business, or we can say investment into land, factories, inventories, and other physical assets such as plant and machinery, furniture, etc. Foreign portfolio investment examples are investment in shares, bonds, and mutual funds, etc. Return on investment is profit, as they do business, so they get profit. And here return on investment can be in the form of dividend or in the form of interest. If they invest into shares, equity shares, then it is the return will be dividend. But if they invest into bonds, then the return will be interest. Investment period, FDI long term, FPI short term, because it is speculative in nature. These financial assets can be traded on financial market. So anytime they can withdraw. Withdraw, it is difficult to withdraw and it is easy to withdraw. Speculation not possible. In FPI, speculation is possible because all the securities are tradable in financial market. Next, technology. There is a transfer of technology. There is no transfer of technology. Voting right. They get voting right as they establish their business. And here, no voting right is given. No ownership and voting right in FPI. Then ownership and control. They have full ownership and controlling power. And in FDI, there is no ownership and controlling power. Next, impact of balance of payment and exchange rate. There is no impact on balance of payment and exchange rate because the company, foreign company establishes its business in domestic market. So there is no export import. So there will be no balance of payment position change. So here we consider foreign company as domestic company only. But when foreign company invest into domestic company, so there is direct impact on balance of payment position and exchange rate, and impact on employment of labor and wages. FDI establishes its business in domestic market, so they set up factories and manufacturing unit, and they require employees also for production activity. So there is employment generation and there is no impact on employment because they invest in financial securities. So there is no employment opportunity in case of FPI. Very important topic, modes of FDI. First point, very important topic, modes of FDI. By what way a foreign company can enter into domestic market? First point, equity injection. When a foreign company directly invests into domestic company to gain ownership, it is equity injection. Next, merger and acquisition. Merger means when two or more companies comes together to run a business. So in case of FDI, foreign company comes together with domestic company and run a business. And what is acquisition? When foreign company purchases the assets and liabilities of a domestic company. Then joint ventures. When two or more companies comes together to run a temporary business. So joint venture is a partnership for a temporary period. Next, greenfield investment. It means when a foreign company has its headquarters in foreign country and starts its business and subsidiary in Indian market. So there is parent company and subsidiary company. So it is greenfield investment. And one more concept is there, brownfield investment. It means when a foreign company purchases the existing facility of Indian company or take on lease. It is brownfield investment. Let's discuss FDI in India. First point, regulatory framework. FDI in India is regulated by Security and Exchange Board of India, Foreign Exchange Management Act. Earlier it was FERA, now it is regulated by FEMA. Then Companies Act 2013, earlier it was Companies Act 1956. Then Income Tax Act 1981, Competition Act 2002, then Indian Contract Act 1872 and FDI policies of Government of India. So foreign direct investment in India is regulated by all these acts. SEBI, they have to fulfill all the requirement of SEBI, FEMA, Companies Act, Income Tax Act, Indian Contract Act, and FDI rules and regulations issued by Government of India. The policy, FDI policy is framed. Then government authorities. So government authorities concerning FDI is DGFT, Director General of Foreign Trade, RBI, Income Tax Authority, DPIIT, FIPB. This FIPB, Foreign Investment Promotion Board, is now abolished, and DPIIT was earlier Department for Industrial Policies and Promotion, and now it is regulated by DPIIT under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and the current minister is Mr. Piyush Goyal. Earlier, FDI was allowed up to 40% as per FERA, which is now abolished, and up to 100% is allowed as per FEMA. In the year 1991, due to introduction of LPG, it was liberalized further, and now up to 100% is allowed in some sector. Next topic, World Investment Report. This report is published annually by United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. In the year 2018, India was on 12th rank, 12th position. In the year 2019, we were on 9th rank. Then 2022, 8th rank. Now 2023, we are on 15th rank in terms of FDI recipient. Up to 28 billion US dollar. The FDI is received by India. India is the one of the largest FDI recipient after USA and China. Now India is growing further. FDI in India is allowed in some sectors which are called as permitted sectors and not allowed in some sectors which are called as prohibited sectors. FDI is not allowed at all in these sectors. And those sectors which are permitted are in some sectors 100% FDI is allowed, which is called as fully allowed, and in some sectors less than 100% FDI is allowed, which is called as partially allowed sectors. And both can be by automatic route or by approval route. Automatic route where no permission is required, and approval route where either approval from government is required or approval from RBI or approval from other institution. Any other institution is required. So FDI is allowed in some sectors and prohibited in some sectors. Some FDIs are allowed 100%, fully allowed sectors, and in some sectors it is restricted. Restricted means partially allowed or permission of government, either government or RBI or any other institution is required to invest up to 100%. Now we will discuss these sectors in detail, but first let's discuss trends of FDI in India. So trends of FDI in India is always increasing, but from past 2 years it is decreasing. It is regulated by various government authorities and comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. The minister is Mr. Piyush Goyal. Top sectors are computer and IT sector, service sector. Top states are Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka. Top three sources are Singapore, Mauritius and USA. They invest into Indian market. Then you can see from 2019 to 2022 it was increasing, but from last 2-3 years it is decreasing. Top sectors are computer software sectors, services, construction, trading, power, automobile companies. These are the topmost sectors in which FDI inflows. Top FDI investors in India. This is only for knowledge purpose, nothing to do with your examination. Topmost company is Amazon, then Apple company. They also started business manufacturing unit in India and manufacturing iPhone. Then Walmart by Flipkart. Facebook also enters with Geo platform. Google, Microsoft, Samsung, Toyota, Unilever and Simon. These are the topmost companies who have invested via FDI. They have manufacturing unit in India. Top Indian companies, this is outward FDI means ODI, overseas direct investment. Outward FDI or ODI. So Tata Group, they have purchased manufacturing unit of Jaguar and Land Rover. As we all know that Tata has invested in 2008. They have purchased these companies. Then Reliance Industries, Bharti Airtel, Infosys Wipro, ONGC, M&M, Dr. Reddy Pharmaceutical Company, then Lupin and Aditya Birla Group. These are the Indian companies. They have established business into foreign market. Now, FDI routes in India. What are the routes available for foreign company to enter into India? First, either by automatic route or by approval route. Automatic route in which 100% FDI is allowed without any approval. No approval is required. Okay. So these are automobile companies, automobile sector, construction, e-commerce, Amazon is an example, educational sector, healthcare and hospitals. All these sectors are allowed because to improve the quality of these sectors, quality of services. Hotel industry, tourism, IT sector, very important. Remember, insurance sector is also allowed 100% without any prior approval. Please remember, insurance sector is allowed under automatic route. 100% FDI is allowed. Earlier it was 74%. Now it is 100% FDI is allowed. In the year 2024-25, the government has allowed 100% FDI in insurance sector. So earlier it was up to 74%. It means if you know example, Tata AIA, health insurance, ICICI Lombard, HDFC Ergo, then Bharti Exa, then Max Bupa, which is now Niva Bupa. So all these are an example of insurance companies in which foreign companies have invested up to 74% in insurance sectors. Remember, if you are watching old videos, earlier 74% was allowed. Now it is 100% allowed. Then manufacturing of all the products, mining business, NBFC sector, power sector, real estate business, telecom sectors, all automatic route. In all these sectors, 100% FDI is allowed without any prior approval. That is automatic route. Then government route, where prior permission of either government or RBI or any other institution is required. These are telecom sector, up to 49% is allowed by automatic route. If any business organization wants to invest more than 49%, then government permission is required. Then defense sector, up to 74% FDI is allowed by automatic route, and more than 74%, but up to 100% FDI is allowed by government route. Print media, 26% FDI is allowed with prior approval, and satellite business is allowed only with government approval. What are the prohibited sectors? These are the sectors in which no FDI is allowed at all. What are these sectors? Atomic energy, lottery business, gambling and betting, cheat funds, needy companies, and sectors which are not open for private sector. These are sectors which are in arms and ammunition. Then atomic energy, as we have already discussed. Then railways. These are sectors which are not allowed for private sector also. So these are prohibited sectors. FDI is not allowed in these sectors. So now we know the difference between FDI and FPI. We also know the difference between inward FDI and outward FDI. Inward FDI, we can simply use the term FDI, but for outward FDI, there is a specific term that is ODI, overseas direct investment, or outward FDI, or outbound, outbound FDI. Remember, very important for exam point of view. When a domestic company invests and starts their business in foreign market, then it is called as outbound FDI or overseas direct investment. When a domestic company starts their business in foreign market, then it is called as overseas direct investment. And major companies are Reliance, TCS, Wipro, etc. Now let's discuss some advantages and disadvantages of FDI to host country and home country. So cost of FDI means disadvantages and benefit of FDI means advantages. Host country means investment receiving country, and home country means in the country where the country from where investment originates, means investing country. For example, if a business organization from USA starts its business in India, then India is a host country and USA is a home country. So what are the disadvantages to India? First, cultural interference, because when foreign company invest and start business in India, then they bring foreign culture also. So there will be cultural interference. Next, political interference. So when foreign companies starts their manufacturing unit in India, it may be possible that they may violate some rules and regulations. So political party may interfere. Then risk from political instability. When political party changes, when dominating party changes, then they come up with new rules and regulations. So if there is political instability, then there will be problem for that investing company. Then more competition when foreign company comes in India. In India, the competition increases and those small scale business organization may not survive, and overutilization of available resources. To earn more profit, they overutilize the available resources. It should be optimum utilization of resources. What are the advantages to India? Employment generation. If any foreign company starts their business in India or they start manufacturing unit in India, so there will be more requirement of employees and it will create employment. Then raise government revenues, the infrastructure will be developed, and even they come up with new technology, upgraded technology, so there will be technology transfer. What are the disadvantages to home country? Home country means USA. What are the disadvantages? It reduces domestic investment. If they invest in our country, then their country investment will be reduced because the capital is outflow, and in India it is inflow. So their domestic investment will be reduced. That company could have started their manufacturing unit in their own country. So in the that country, the domestic investment will be reduced. Even employment opportunity will be reduced. If there is low, there will be low production because they have started production unit in India. So in their country, production is reduced. So there will be reduction in GDP. In our country, GDP will be increased, so it will be advantage for our country. Then, what are the advantages to home country? What are the advantages to US based companies? They will get access to foreign market, new market. So when Apple company starts its manufacturing unit in India, So they get new market in India. They get access to new resources. There will be new opportunity available in India and reduced cost of production. It means if they start manufacturing unit in the domestic market, then there will be no tariff and non-tariff barriers, no export duty, no import duty, no restriction at all. It will be considered as domestic company only. So there will be no or less transportation cost, and there will be less advertisement or marketing expenditure. So overall cost of production will be reduced. So these are the benefits to home country. So today we have discussed FDI, FPI, types of FDI, horizontal FDI, vertical FDI, and conglomerate FDI. Then cost and benefit of FDI to home country and host countries. Then trends in FDI and India's FDI policy. In the next session, we will discuss about balance of payment and components of balance of payment.